You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
But maybe it's just Discord.
Dice Club.
All right, we're live.
What?
We're alive.
How dare you
Yo.
make that kind of accusation against me?
I've been dead for weeks now, but I'm back.
Ugh.
Greetings,
What's
gentlemen.
up? How goes it?
Hey,
How
look
we
who we
doing?
have back. Oh god, it's a weird amalgamation of Samori.
There we go.
I'm kind of questioning why mine is lagging.
Cherry Ant, hi. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Who
Marianne.
who would be crazy enough to join this stream?
I mean, all of us, for one.
Yeah, but that's because we're on it.
And also that person that just said, live.
Hey,
They are also apparently crazy enough to join the stream.
Hey, Bug.
Especially in the
listen.
early moments when we do nothing but bandy odd words.
like Bandy?
Yep, and Bandersnatch and Fiddle Grack.
Bandai Namco.
Oh, I do like that one. Any hoozles. So, how's your guys' last couple of weeks been?
Blech.
Been good. Been good.
We
Bleh.
haven't actually.
We haven't touched Feralwood for a while.
Yeah, things have just kind of like fell weirdly into place where it did not work out well with the freak snowstorm. And
Yeah, you had to
then-
snuffle show in spring.
Snubble a lot of
It's
show.
okay, you tried.
Yeah, I had to snuffle up. I
she-
guess you're right.
Shisha, stand by the shisha.
It was a. It
And
was
then
false
Aaron
spring.
was a jerk.
We
and
get about
decided to
3
come
false
down.
springs.
Mhm.
Damn. Oh, Aaron came down? That's sick.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
We got
went
to see him
and
twice
hung
like in
out.
the last month.
Yeah.
He said he would invite me to Fargo every time he goes, and the one time I could have went, he didn't invite me. So
Yeah.
When
What
was
a
that? Last
fucker.
week?
You know, that is
Yeah,
kind
last
of like
week. I
how
wasn't
he would be,
working.
though.
Oh, shit.
That is kind of like his thing.
It's a long drive to be down there for like a day, though.
Yeah.
he would be driving.
What you would have to drive though?
He could just stop by and pick me up. We're like right next to each other.
Wait,
In
really?
Williston?
Yeah, Williston and Minot are only a couple hours away.
Eh.
I didn't know that.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I could go to Minot. It would be on my way to Fargo anyways. So
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that would work.
Yeah, but then you'd be in Minot, and no one wants that.
I love how you went.
but why not?
I love how you went. We're practically right next to each other, followed by a couple hours away from each other.
Listen,
That's
in
that's
North Dakota,
close.
a couple hours away.
Then you'd
is-
have to be
this
the
close to
third-
North Dakota.
Then you'd
Yeah.
be third wheeling it for a good long while there.
This isn't the UK where the next town over is walking distance.
It's 20 minutes.
Eli, did you-
at a brisk walk?
Cage up your ears again.
I
Did
mean,
you
I've-
increase the
they-
gauges on your ear?
No, they've been open the whole time. I just started wearing jewelry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna gauge my ears in 10 years.
I want a necklace with a vape pod on it. Call it my jewelry.
I hate you on a fundamental level.
as it should be.
That's right.
You
He's
disgust me,
inscribed a
sir.
fundamental rune of hatred.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
a fairly disgusting joke, honestly. If someone wandered around with jewelry, I'd be angry at them too.
Oh, it's pretty foul, bud.
Well, I don't
Jewelry.
know if Aaron is showing up tonight, so
Yeah, probably
He
not.
would be that guy, wouldn't he? He would be the guy
Uh,
to be like, oh, the one day that Tron shows
He shows
I'm
up.
not gonna be there.
He shows up like one every 6.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he's busy doing stuff. He's working
He's got a
at
basement to
bar and
furnish.
doing the other stuff.
He's got a
got a-
new wife.
he's
He's
got-
got to keep happy.
He's got
Fucking his
new
basement, that's very
He also has
workbench
social
he's gotta put in his
relationships to
basement.
maintain, guys. Let's not just let him throw this aside.
yeah, for sure, for sure. We can't let him just
Yeah.
shirk his fucking responsibilities to his friends. Okay,
Yeah, there are things that need to be
we're
fireballed.
supposed to hold our friends accountable for their actions. Okay, how are we supposed to grow otherwise?
Yeah, right. Chariot's here for you, Eli. You specifically. Aren't you special?
We got a Tron fan in the chat.
Look at that.
Listen,
It ain't me.
how
Hell yeah.
can you not be a fan of that beautiful, emaciated face?
Hey, don't
You
give
look
me a
like you lost
challenge.
some weight,
Emaciated.
man. You're
Yeah.
looking good.
I'm getting in shape, man. I've been gym ratting it up for the last couple of months. But
You know what?
Fuck
You
yeah.
look awful.
Just in chat.
I'm bringing you down a little. We can't just let him have all the praise.
You're so skinny, put some meat on them bones. Are you eating?
Dude, like, no, I was
I've
like
seen ugly, and that
back in
thing
August.
scares me.
So like back in August when I was talking about before, I was like 250, 260, something like that. And then
If I
stopped
was 250,
drinking,
I would be
stopped smoking
ecstatic.
cigarettes, fucking started going to the gym back in like January and shit. And fucking I've lost probably like I think like 80 pounds so far.
Sick.
No shit. All right.
I'm like down to 180.
I was. I think the last time I was 250 was probably like freshman year of high school.
It's also coincidentally the last time you had hair.
Just about. You're not that far off. Yeah. But yeah, I have actually lost a little bit of weight. Not nearly as much as
I
you.
noticed,
I was
man.
up to like 300, but
I was
down
gonna
to,
say your face is looking pretty good. Like you got that nice jawline going on there.
Yeah, my big pointy jaw,
Yeah,
big pointy chin.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one that looks like if you headbutt somebody with it, it'd fucking go right through the top of their dome.
Yeah. You got banana chin though.
I do
Which
have
I
banana chin.
appreciate.
Yeah.
You got the jut. It don't mean butt if it ain't got that jut.
No, exactly.
I got a butt chin, but I hide it with the beard.
Man, that's the best way
Yeah.
to do it.
I do it too,
Listen,
but
I've got
my hair's white.
terminal baby face,
You can
and
still
that's
see
why
it.
I am not allowed to.
Bro, if I shave
Shave
this
my beard.
mustache,
Even with the beard, I have terminal baby face because I go talk to people and then I say I'm in my 30s and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, I thought you were in your 20s. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah,
But my body doesn't feel like
I
my
actually
20s.
tried shaving my beard a few months ago.
yeah, and that was a fucking mistake, wasn't it?
It was definitely a mistake. It was also the first time I'd been carded for cigarettes in about a decade.
I've thought about shaving it just to give my son some shock, you know, just to.
Just to fuck
I've
with him.
He's never
He's
never
like,
seen
who
me
the
without a
fuck is
beard,
that
so
I've seen a
Bro,
video
dude.
of dads
Oh,
doing that to their kids. It's really funny.
yeah, I have
What
to.
are
And I
the
was just like, I'm
best
curious if I get
people
the same reaction,
Listen.
but then I don't want to
yeah.
go back through growing it. So
There's a dad who
Dude, that
had
would
like
have been
this
the best
huge
visuals.
beard, and then he like got rid of it completely, put a bag on his head, and went to go and play with his kid, and then took the bag off. She was just horrified and started screaming. She was probably like 2.5, 3.
I've seen kids my son's age get a little freaked out by it. So
Yeah.
Kids had it
I
too
mean, I
easy.
get it. Yeah, they do.
Time to give them a little trauma.
time to just
Yeah, traumatize them kids.
cause a shock to the system. Teach them something
All right.
about trust.
Should we do a D&D or something?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Before we get
All right,
canceled.
I don't know how to play that game, but
I
I'll learn.
know. Well, should we do a Pathfinder?
I also don't know how to play that, to be
You're
honest.
a
So
fucking liar.
Cheers to
Bro,
that.
I didn't.
Pathfinder.
I mean,
Jeff's
in my
a fucking
defense, I
liar,
didn't know how to
Timmy.
play my character until like last year.
Yeah, you had some help.
Knox is hot now, by the way. So
Knox was always hot, man.
Yeah. What
I
do
mean,
you mean he's hot now?
I feel like most of our characters are just
now
kinda
my
daddy
token, he actually is hot instead of
the ones
this
that aren't daddy are
abomination of early AI art.
he did get twins at one time.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
That was early Knox. He's a
Hey,
different man now.
Yeah,
He's going for triplets.
Nox's new character art is basically Leroy from Tekken with green skin and pointy ears.
There we go. All I heard was hot, 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 hot.
But yeah, so listen. We've been doing some stuff. So to catch Eli up, yeah, the group stopped by a fishing village. There was mysteries happening, curses were happening. They had to figure out why things were all fucked up.
Wait, is this a Lovecraft?
No.
Not quite, but there were. I guess it kind of had a little bit of air to that because
Yeah, it
it
just
was a
kinda
fishing
sounded like-
village.
it
Yeah.
was the fishing hamlet, right? Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, they went around. We're looking into stuff. There were like fish that were growing weird tumors, and a lady that got killed, and some
I remember
children.
this. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
reading
then
about
some
this.
children that went
Just
missing.
normal stuff.
And so they looked really hard into the fish and the dead lady. Yeah, those two things specifically. Did not seem to care much about the missing children. But eventually they figured out the source of everything. It was a hag, so they went and fought She-Poo-Poo.
Yeah, it's inside joke. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad.
Yeah, so they went and fought a hag. She turned invisible, was causing all kinds of problems, and then Thomas fucked up all my plans by having a spell that I forgot that he had. Managed to just like negate her invisibility, and then the fight just kind of went downhill from there, and they kicked the absolute shit out of her. And you
Okay.
helped. You
But
were also
she
there.
Also,
I was there.
kicked the
Oh,
shit
yeah,
out of
that's
us. Luckily, we had
Yeah.
some heals.
Bro, I feel like that's kind of just how the bumblefucks do.
So after that, they continued their trek up north, and it was a lot of just sort of really not fun walking through the snow for a long time. A lot of like
I
survival
had a
checks
blast.
and constitution checks, and there was a
Oh,
dragon
yeah,
that
I
they
remember
had
we
to
were, like, going
avoid.
through the- or the clip. Was this back like when we were traveling through the cold and shit up in the mountains?
Yeah, you guys are still
Yeah,
up
yeah.
in the mountains way to the north. So yeah, they
Okay.
eventually made it past all of the winter and all of the dragon. And
So are we pretty much just picking up where we left off? Like essentially,
no,
like, we
because
haven't
you
even-
guys found your way to Mrohy was left to guard, I think equally as much guard Habs from the village as much as guard the village from Habs and the crazy ideas he tends to have.
Okay.
And
Alright.
so yes, you guys so yeah, they made their way up and found what they were looking for. Eventually they found a mountaintop temple. It is a temple to the god Mrohy, who essentially was just a regular man who became such a Chad that he ascended to godhood. He just became so ripped and so like smart and wise that he's just like, later bitches, I'm on that grind, and just became the embodiment of that American Psycho meme, I guess. I forget what that guy's name actually was.
Oh,
Patrick Bateman?
Patrick Bateman. Yeah.
Yeah, he became Patrick Bateman in the clouds.
Yeah.
So yeah, he so there's a bunch of guys up here, like they do some kung fu shit. God is all about this. God is all about perfecting mind and body and stuff. It does have hot springs in the middle of this, cold ass mountain environment that do have some healing properties and whatnot, and the mountains tends to stay pretty warm. And they were told that what they're looking for might be in a temple, but they are not allowed access until they can show that they are following the tenets of Mrohy and show, some kind of that they are
Self-perfection.
dedicated towards, moving towards physical or mental perfection.
Gotcha.
Yes. So, they have the task of trying to do that in some way. So they have to, in some way, using the abilities that they have, find a way to show that that is a pathway that they are moving towards. And I believe that's kind of where we left off, is where you guys were figuring that out. They did take the people who kind of, who are sort of the caretakers of the temple, took them to Ball and Wall to show them, hey, this shit's fucked up. We need that thing. And they're like, yeah, well, that's cool and everything, but like, we got rules and shit. Our whole thing is all about lawfulness. Like, our god is very lawful. In fact, you have to be lawful to be a monk even. So they're like, yeah, we can't just let you skip. You can't just fucking jump over the turnstile.
But that's what I've been doing my whole life.
I know. I know that this is very difficult for Knox.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're right, bud. We just kind of finished the recap. You remember what happened. So...
My whole thing is jumping over the turnstile. It's like, who I
figure we will say that you guys took an evening to kind of figure out what it is you're going to do and make a plan. During that evening, we will say, I think probably Knox would be the most likely person to get this. Let me look something up real quick.
Absolutely not. You are not allowed to have
son of a
reference
bitch.
material. You don't have the entire Pathfinder handbook memorized.
You shut your mouth.
Got a game master, are you?
every stat of every
You should
creature
have-
in the monster manual memorized.
you should have every scenario locked and ready to go.
Dude.
Yeah, there we go. I just needed to look up the actual name of the spell.
We're planned
that I
out
was
in
looking for.
Shikamaru.
I mean, like, how else are you supposed to weigh the dice in your favor?
I know.
How do you shave digital dice? Because you do it, I swear.
That's just fucking dude.
Not nearly as much as Justin tends to.
Holy fuck.
Justin doesn't shave the dice. You just overshaved the dice that you use, so now you get all the.
Listen, it is.
You got shave happy.
No, here's the deal: it is always one person during each game session, and for whatever reason, it's never Sawyer. So for a long time there, it was basically always me by default. So yes,
But now you got me to take
Yes.
some of the pressure off.
He made us roll digitally just to so I could show him that no, it's been luck the whole time. I wasn't cheating. I just roll like that.
But yes, so Knox, during the evening, you are, just kind of hanging out, doing whatever roguish shit you do.
I wasn't stealing
what-
anything.
All of a sudden,
That's
there's
always
not a
my
whole lot here
story.
to steal, truth be told.
I'll find it though.
I think you did steal some of the soaps.
I did.
Yeah,
I stole some of the soaps from the women's side because they got better stuff.
they did. Yes, they had soaps that stunk better than the stuff that the men get. But yes, you're just kind of hanging out when all of a sudden something pops into your head and you just get a message. It happened again. Village very angry with Mrohy. Slept with someone's wife. Needs
Oh, for fuck's
leave.
sake.
to. I need your location. Will send as soon as possible. And that is 25 words. You have 25 words in which you can respond.
You need to leave.
There-
Is this? Was this the tallest mountain in the region?
God damn Mrohy, man. Holy fuck.
Yes.
Why is it me?
I think if you
You can always
Your
just
initial-
send a
initial
pickup.
act.
I was gonna say, you could probably
going out there.
confer
I'm dragging out
with the rest of the party and kind of figure out where If you guys want to do some survival checks, you can.
I know we're
kinda
trying to get
figure out.
Eli's character here, but I feel like Knox would be the wrong person because he would just fuck with him. He would just send him somewhere else.
Wherever Dimitri ended up, that's where we are.
I'd be like on a beach, on an island, very tropical.
Not anywhere near the cold,
Hey,
low elevation,
Are you
kind
gonna,
of at
are you
sea
gonna
level.
talk to the rest of the party?
Who, me?
No.
No.
Well, I was
me.
gonna say to like really nail down where you guys are. You could try and get like some survival checks from the rest of the party to see how well you guys are able to pinpoint things.
Oh, I know where we are. Here, look, watch this. Boom, boom.
This is the one time where he goes, "Hey, I have this useful thing."
We're on a beach on an island.
I mean,
Water is
considering my
very
role,
warm here.
Just
Okay.
hear from the other side of the trees. It's not far off.
I probably,
Sam would be able to give you-
I'd probably tell Sam Maury's come because of problems again. Because Sam's the
Sounds
only
like
person who
Florida.
knows.
Listen,
Maury's
Maury is basically Florida man incarnate.
I was gonna say Maury would thrive in Florida.
Yes, he
Oh,
would flourish
dude, I've
in
been-
Florida.
Look, okay, so
Duck
Ant lives
Dynasty
in
don't
Florida.
stand a chance.
Ant lives in Florida, and fucking, I've been saying for a while now that where I live is basically just the exact same as. It's like so red, like, and fucking like the people are the same. It's insane. It's 100%.
Could you imagine a guy like Maury road raging?
Oh, for sure.
Do you,
Because
do you
doesn't
think-
have.
Just get
Do you
out and
think
flip
Maury
your car
would
with his bare hands.
Bro, he'd flip the other person's car with his bare hand.
That's
He
what I'm
would
saying.
chop
Yeah.
it. He would
get
chop
out.
it in half.
He
He
would
wouldn't even
get-
bother
He would
lifting
chop
it.
it out.
No, he would get out and fold those people's clothes with them still inside of
He
it.
would get out with his berserk sword and he would just.
Flatten. But the
You're
blunt of
only-
his
you're
blade,
you're
he would
only
just
Actually,
bring
you
it
know
down
what?
on the
I
hood of
think-
the car.
not very
I think
fast.
Sem makes another suggestion. She's like, why don't they just send him to the house and we can go get him there?
That works.
How are you going to get him to the house?
I mean, can't you just go right there and pick him up?
Yeah,
He's
you
gonna-
guys.
he's
Sem
gonna
can
teleport-
Sem
yeah,
can
he's
just
gonna
teleport
teleport
to the
to the
house and back.
Or you can just teleport to the village and back.
right, but how did
I
they
don't
get
think
to
there's
the
any-
house?
Well, there are trees around.
Oh yeah, there were trees around there.
Because Maury
Sem's like, I could do that. It does.
because doesn't Hab no teleport?
Yes, Habs does no teleport.
That's how.
That's why he
Habs-
needs to know where you guys are.
His
Oh,
is a
I
bit
see.
more limited, though.
Is there a tree
Um,
here? There's a tree right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's
That's
like,
what- that's
There's
what
no
we got
chance
back
of-
Ballwall with.
There's no chance of failure with Sem. So
yes,
all you need
but
is a
there's
tree.
the limit that she
Um,
does need to have a tree there.
Hey,
All right,
Um,
go get
nah.
the dumb bitch.
What's
Before
up?
he
Tom?
kills the village again.
do you think Maury, being Florida man, would set up a gator wrestling ring with the champ?
Bro, oh fuck yeah.
Oh my
he
God,
would,
yeah, he
okay,
would.
so no,
The
first
champ would
off,
be-
he'd dress up as like Macho Man Randy Savage, full fucking like we're talking like full gold plate with like red accents, okay? Red
God,
fucking
Emperor of
feathers coming off
mankind.
the hood. He's got the fucking like red boots coming up. He's fucking that day for sure.
Coming out of his cage and he's feeling just fine.
So yeah, we'll say that Sem heads out and returns shortly thereafter with a slightly worse for wear looking Maury.
Hit me.
It's Mr. Moore's. Everyone hop on the Sem bus.
Sem just comes back. She's like, "Oh man, those guys were really mad."
Yeah.
Where did you do
Yeah. 3 rounds with that guy's wife.
that? You boxed someone's wife?
No. Horizontal not.
You wrestled someone's wife?
Yes, Aewen. I wrestled someone's wife. And that's why the whole town is
Oh,
mad.
sorry, Killian. I didn't know you were down
Did
there.
you? Yeah.
Did I win? Yes. All right, moving on.
Yeah, Inari just kind of Inari, the head of the temple here is like, we've had a lot of people here who've specialized in wrestling. You should do really well here if you want to try and learn.
Yeah, they can teach you all kinds of cool stuff here.
Are we trying to teach
Yeah.
Mrohy how to grapple right now? Like he's not already enough of a monster.
Shiro kind of like looks over to her and he's like, no, just
You don't.
I'll
you don't want this
explain that.
responsibility.
I'll explain that one later. You just no.
You don't want this
Innocent little sister
responsibility.
knowing big brother.
He's gonna mansplain it later.
That's right. He is going to mansplain it
He's gonna mansplain it later.
later.
Come here, let me manspread some knowledge. on
So yeah, they
That's an Ethernet port.
So they were kind of meeting with you. They're like, I know that you want to see the temple. Have you come up with any ideas as to we can gather the rest of the people here and do a test of physical might or wisdom
Yeah.
or whatever?
I've got a bit of an idea. See, I used to run with this guy named Seamus. Holy shit, that guy could really throw hands. We had this one move that he could do. It just
Could
really
throw beers too.
stop a guy in his tracks, you know, like he called it, I guess, his stunner or something like that. But
Stone
Yeah.
Cold Stunner.
His startler?
everyone,
RKO out of nowhere.
everyone
RKO.
could, you know, he'd be able to stop anyone in our crew. But I don't know, I could handle it a bit. So I was kind of thinking, want to see if I could, how many of these, you know, stunner punches that I could handle from, you know, you bunch of monks here.
Okay.
Does anyone smell what's cooking on that rock?
That's an interesting one. I like that.
Yeah, so how many
my
stunning
feat of strength
fists
is-
can he can
My
stomach?
feat of
So like they're
strength
gonna
is
punch
getting
him,
the
he's just
shit
gonna
kicked out
take
of
it.
me.
Okay. So
That's terrifying.
s-
Fast
huh.
speed.
I put the Stone Cold Stunner in chat there, so
That's terrifying at that gift speed. Woof.
well, that being the case, let's go ahead
Let's go
and
beat up Bernie. Let's go beat up Bernie.
we will go back to the training grounds.
Cool.
More, you got to figure out your gator wrestling name.
My gator wrestling name? Oh fuck. Bayou Lu.
Bayou.
That's a really good one, actually. I like that.
Actually good, yeah.
You don't want to get caught in the mud with old Bayou.
Fucking out of fucking nowhere comes out with craziness like Bayou Lu. Damn.
Got to
First big
What is Lou? Lou?
Here's Bayou Lou and Swamp Seamus. Just
Swamp ass Seamus.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I love it. It's so good.
It's the title match of the century. It's Bayou Lou and Swamp ass Seamus against the
His name-
champ.
his name is actually Miami Mori, so
All right.
I'm still immensely fond of Hab's name for you, Memento Mori. That's
Dude,
such a good
Memento
title.
Mori is such a good name for him, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the training grounds.
Cool.
How am I spelling that?
You have no grounds for this.
So,
Oh no, he's surrounded.
oh no, I don't know my Microsoft.
yeah, I think they're kind of like standing there being like, are you sure this
I don't know why that just happened.
this seems
Oh.
like
Bernie borrowed
Possibly ill-advised.
Bernie borrowed Hab's force shield.
Yeah, I hit a button I should not have hit. There we go. There we go. Good now.
So Grax hesitant, Mr. Meditation.
All right,
How's
give me
Mr.
one
Meditation
fucking
feeling about
second. All
this?
right, before we get started. All right, just he focuses for a moment, and then he chants. There's a little incantation here. He casts Eagle Splendor on himself, which is gonna raise his charisma up a bit. Give him a little buff.
And Grax goes, "Why do you keep talking about birds?"
Not quite, but
That will bump
Bird
up my
culture.
fort save from, well, a little higher, up to a plus 19. So here we go.
all right.
And I'm gonna rob him.
While they're beating this guy up, I'm gonna go through their pockets.
They ask, how many would you like to do? It's up to you.
I don't know. How about 10?
Each?
No. Total.
All right. Who? They're kind of like looking around. They're like, okay. Who gets the extra? Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Here's the thing. I do believe at some point, Inari and Shiro would have asked you to stop going invisible all the time because it is very off-putting.
It is a
All
little
right.
weird.
Take it to the map here.
I can smell you.
What the fuck?
Actually, they
Unnamed
probably
comments.
can.
Ew. What?
I can smell you.
They have fox noses.
They do.
I have scent
valid.
cloak.
We're not supposed to tell anybody about that. He's got nope. Those words do not
You
combine.
want to try it again?
Nope. You tried.
Nope. There is no combination in which those work.
No, I mean, admirable, dude.
I went through a series of them and decided it's no longer worth it.
Okay.
Holy shit! Yes. that's
So-
perfect.
Is there any of them that you would like to give the extra punch to?
Ooh, give it to Alabaster.
He gets a
That'd be
devilish
good.
grin and just says,
All at once.
all right,
Radika?
well, light us first. You can, maybe you'll be
Yo.
the one to finish me off too, eh?
Yo.
Ah.
She looks at you, goes,
Not what I was going at.
ugh,
Ugh.
wrong choice.
I'm gonna sit on the ledge and watch.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we'll give the girl more punches. Give myself an easier time. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, you say that. Doltier and Greg both wince as she, cracks her neck, cracks her knuckles, and goes, "Oh, you made the wrong choice."
Aewen winces, remembering how she first introduced herself, going, "Hey, I finally made it. I'm gonna go train."
I do believe shortly after she introduced herself to you, the first thing she did was
Challenge me
offer
to
to
a
fight literally
Yeah.
all of you. All right. So,
I'm here. Kill.
Yeah, all right. Throw your stunning fists at me.
Stop hitting on her.
So these guys are going to be hitting you with they do have to hit you. They are going to be doing non-lethal damage, but they are going to be hitting you.
Does a stunning fist still do damage?
Yeah, it's part of an unarmed strike.
Okay. It's just not something that they can't flurry with it, though, right?
No, they're doing it just for the one punch, but
Okay.
Hey girl, you
So
a
she
monk?
goes
Hit me
first.
with that stunning fist.
Stone Cold Stoner.
All right.
I have to do a fortitude save, right?
Yes.
Once if it hits me anyway.
Yeah, you take 10 points of damage
Okay.
of non-lethal.
29.
That's gonna pass. All right. Next up, we'll go with Greg. Greg.
I love Grak. He's a good boy.
Greg is a good boy. He is.
He deserves good bear pats.
Yes.
Oh, are we do like initiative here or?
Nope,
do
they're just
initiative?
going in order. They're each
Okay.
taking their turn.
I feel like Greg is stepping in on my territory.
All right. So that
Are
is
you
going
saying
to
Knox
be
is a good boy?
another 7 non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I'm glad when I put in half.
Give me another Constitution saving throw
I get a two-faced.
or Fortitude saving throw. That's definitely going to do it.
37. Yeah.
Are they just working him like a punching bag?
Basically.
All right, that's a nat 1. He manages to like bounce off your armor. He's like, "All right, we're going to try that again."
Your cheek lovingly.
All right, that'll be a hit.
That's 4.
All right, another 9 points of damage. Nope, listen, the point is that you have to
All right, yeah.
you have to make it through each one of the stunning strikes.
I can still heal though, right?
No, you said you were going to stand and like take each one of the stunning strikes.
I'm not gonna make it then.
Oh, you dead.
We'll
boy.
see.
Oh,
Well, it's
this-
non-lethal. They'll just knock him
There's
out.
no way I'm gonna make it.
oh, you dead. It's unfortunate.
No, that's not
Ooh.
lethal. He'll just get knocked out.
Yeah, you'll just get your ass.
Yeah,
That was
but
nat
I'll
20,
s-
wasn't it, Shane?
But I'll
I can
stab
tell by
him.
the-
No, that
so-
one wasn't. He hasn't gotten any nat 20s yet.
What the?
Oh, you didn't roll a Fortitude save for the last one.
Okay. I'm just this whole point of this was I was trying to withstand just the damage, just how many
Like, yeah,
just withstand being stunned. I wasn't
do
considering
believe that
damage.
they might have misinterpreted what you wanted here.
Oh no.
Why?
Here's the thing: is you
No,
probably
it's not
could
bad,
heal
it's not
yourself as a because
It's
you
just
could
a
do it as
free
a free action.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna stop you. That one's
Okay.
definitely going to hit. That's
Well,
another
all right
12
then.
damage.
Okay, well here comes 66.
66.
They're not stopping.
Okay, well here's 18 back.
All right. Give me another
Fort save.
fort save.
Okay.
Fortnite battle pass.
23?
Nice.
That one was against Radika, correct?
Maybe? I don't know. I can't see what you're rolling.
Yeah, hard to tell when you're privately.
Yeah, I know. So
rolling. Let's see.
that one actually does make it, yes.
Got nervous there.
All right. Greg manages to bounce off of your plate mail, throws another punch. That one will go through.
And he pulls out your hat. collar.
Another
paralyzer.
10 points of damage.
Damn, dude.
24. Ooh. That one makes it for him, yes.
Okay, throw down another heal.
All right, they're not stopping. Next one up.
All right, 22 points of healing.
That's going to
That's
make
a lot
it.
of ones. What are we on?
This will be number 6.
So
Make me
is
another.
Dude boy.
Did you do my 22?
Yep.
Okay.
I
just
added
making
it.
Sure.
Another 8.
22.
Ooh,
I'm rolling dog
Bernie.
shit.
Bernie, please.
You are rolling like dog shit.
22 will make it for Doltier.
Okay.
Now, oh,
Does
she's
Doltier
like,
have vitiligo?
Oh, there's 50. Is she the last one?
that was 6. This is 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay,
so you
I gotta
have 4
throw another
more.
heal down here.
All right. Yeah, that one will hit.
23.
All right.
I've used 3 evilly on hands now.
Fort save.
All right, 34. I need another.
Fortitudinous.
Fortitude save. Okay, this one better be good. Hey, 34. There we go.
All right.
Does Doltier have vitiligo?
Yeah, they are just fucking wailing away at it. And, like, each one of these is a fucking haymaker. They're each just going... And you watch, like, each time they hit, like... The armor is, like, up against his skin. It shouldn't do this, but each time they hit him, the armor, like, reverberates around his body. Like, it sounds like a gong going off, basically.
Jesus.
You fuckers hit a bit harder than Seamus ever did.
Another 8. And I need another fortitude save from you.
All right, who was that? Was that Doltier now?
That was Greg.
That was Greg.
Could have let me punch you, dude.
Fucking let Mrohy out.
22. That'll do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That is
is I'm not-
exactly I bet.
You're lucky you're not getting these rolls with Radika. I will tell you that much.
Yep.
Eagles, big
All right,
bad
we're
muscle mommy.
on to Doltier.
Which I got
He
her health now.
Takes a
All
second
right.
to concentrate. You know, he's doing the whole
Oh no,
and then just
he's charging up his key.
right to the gut.
Ooh, fuck. He powered up.
All right.
Okay.
So,
He's in the
Oh,
avatar
God.
state.
all right. That's
His
another
tattoos are glowing.
Avatar.
9
state.
points of
Wow.
damage.
All right, time to throw one more heal down here. Number 4.
El-Anon, please, let me do this.
25.
Sir and Ray, I beg of you.
All
There's
right.
one more left.
Why do you give your strongest tummy aches to your weakest cowboys?
What the fuck?
All right. She fucking. All right.
Bro, I'm gonna use
This
that.
time, she clocks you right in the fucking
That's
face.
good. I like that one.
Oh, God.
Oof.
All right, fortitude save.
It's a strong right.
Big
right
number.
there.
Big
And
number. Come on.
23.
Oh, no.
Jesus
this
Christ,
is
dude.
where I'll use my hero point for the day.
All right. That time you take.
37.
There we go.
37 to the face. Ouch.
Um.
Oh, she just strong righted you right in the jaw.
Yeah, you take 45. So yeah, you take 12 points of damage, which I accidentally
Okay.
overwrote. So I think you were probably somewhere around 45 after
Okay.
that. And they're like, not bad. All right, not bad. She claps you on the back a little bit too hard. Kind of,
He falls over unconscious.
One of your
What
ribs
save?
goes out of place. You're just like, ah, fucking.
He
Yeah.
looks up at her, just like tries fixing his face. Like, you had to go for the fucking face, didn't you?
Put it back together.
It's like,
like,
well, it is supposed to be a test after all.
Think of it as an improvement,
Yeah.
Bernie.
He offers his hand to her.
She doesn't go for the handshake. Instead, she like daps you up a little bit.
You
Does
son
the
of a
fucking predator
bitch.
handshake. She's like,
Ivy.
not bad. Still like to
shut-
see how you do in an actual brawl, but not bad.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
All right. Well, what do you? I say he passes. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I've not seen someone stand up to that many stunning strikes before. Inari and Shiro both look and they kind of nod and they say, "You have proven your dedication towards the
The art
path
of
of
getting the
physical
shit
perfection.
kicked out of you.
Congratulations on becoming a member of the temple."
Ooh, Aewen claps.
Oh, well, thanks.
Knox found a
No
nice little
problem.
spot here on this pillar.
All right.
What did you say? I didn't make that one out.
All right, yeah, you're up next. Go get the shit kicked out of you. Where the fuck you want to use?
Oh, I'm not doing that. That's
Bertie just
stupid.
collapses in a pile over here.
He throws a bit more heals on himself here.
Alabaster
Would,
just kind of like jumps on top of you and he's like, "Well, if it's any consolation, I
the cat
certainly
purr.
enjoyed it." As he's like cleaning himself while you're like on the ground healing yourself.
Well,
You can
you're
right click
welcome.
on people's
Yeah.
dice and you can pick
Yeah,
them up.
turn.
Yep. Doesn't change the roll, but you can have
What
fun
was
flinging
that?
them all over the place.
You can
You're-
right click people's dice and then chuck them.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What were you saying to Alabaster?
You're welcome to have a go. Get the fuck in there.
Oh well, I don't need to prove myself.
Classic cat.
I'm just a familiar, remember?
Yeah, me too.
Who's Knox familiar to? That's what I want to know. Who claims ownership of whose
All
man's
right.
is this?
So they kind of look and they're like, "Well, we're all here. Does anyone else have a test that they would like to go through?"
Aewen jumps up. Ooh, me! I want to go next. And
Oh,
she looks
okay.
at Grak.
How are
and-
you going to prove
I don't
yourself?
know the other two. I'm not getting beat up by those three. Would that length of cable I need to tightrope across?
Yeah.
The mountains. Would they have that here? Would I have needed to procure that in Mallenwald?
They can probably find some rope long enough for you. Like they, I'm sure they've had to, repair the flags up the mountain and everything. So they would probably have plenty of rope available at any time.
All right. Well, Aewen gives her idea of tightrope walking across two peaks. She's like, all I need is rope. I'll set it up and I'll do the walk.
They're like, okay, well, we can't assist you with any part of this, so you will have to find your own way to the peak. Is that okay?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
It
Oh, it's
does
gonna
get really
suck.
cold up there, so
Yeah, I just realized that. Damn it.
the other thing they inform you is, this is supposed to be a personal quest, so your companions will not be able to help you either.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, I didn't help Bernie here.
Sam's like, "Oh, it's gonna be real cold up there, and I'm not gonna be able to give you any help against the cold."
That's all right. I got hand warmers. And she holds up some leftover Blackfire clay that she's got. And also cold clothes. Such warm, nice jackets. That's okay. I'll be fine.
Nice. Hmm. When I message the game master, it goes to Justin.
Oh, Justin is
I have a
set
Game
as,
Master
like,
account. Yeah.
yeah, he's
Is there a way that
so
I
that
can
he can help
not
me get this work, and I had him set as
message him?
Yeah.
Discord?
There's like a
assistant GM.
assistant GM, yeah.
Yep.
If you're
Just set up
looking
animations and all that junk.
if you're looking for what Blackfire clay does, Shane, here you go.
Yeah, you get a +2 bonus, I believe.
+4.
Yes. So they are more than happy to provide you with rope. I I'm going to have you first of all make a survival check to find your way up the side of the mountain.
You would
To find like a path up, some way that you can get up there.
You would make me roll survival. You son. Could I argue knowledge local?
No.
Damn it. Yeah. Oh, good. Started
All
off
right.
strong.
Well, here's where so you're not able to find like you're
Well,
like
how clear's the day? Because it seems like the peak's fairly easy to get to if it's clear.
well, let me roll that real quick. It never gets too bad in here. Like I said, it's pretty cut off from the wind of the mountain, except for the one area at the end there.
Man, what does cold weather gear give me? Give me any kind of stuff, or just I don't die in cold weather?
So it being during the day, it looks like not too windy, but you're looking at around -26. So it is definitely cold.
Oof. Well, between my Blackfire clay and my cold weather gear, I get at least a +9 on my fort saves to the cold. So at least just that.
That's pretty good. What's your fort save otherwise?
Not awful, honestly. Where is that? Where'd it go? Oh, it's frozen up. There we go. 11.
Oh, that's really good, I think. Yeah.
One second. Okay. So, what was the 11 about? I was busy typing.
Oh,
I heard someone say 11.
11 was my,
fort
is my
saves.
basic fort save.
Okay.
So I have
so-
plus 20 basically with your or against the
Yeah.
cold. That's really good.
Yeah, I guess cold.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine.
I just got to get there, which Aewen is for a self-proclaimed forester. She really is not good at getting around in the woods.
Okay.
She's great at getting around the woods around Nehethelis.
So,
Mm.
It's fairly tame.
But when it's cold,
It's fairly tame around Nehethelis.
Yeah, pretty mild climate.
okay. Yes, I'm going to need a series of climb checks.
Climb checks. I am much better at climb than I am at survival.
Ooh.
yes.
As you can well
Ooh.
see.
Yes. Okay,
Actually,
you
I'm just
start making
certain
your
that-
way up the mountain. You're not too hindered.
Ooh,
I
that armor check penalty.
I don't think you have climbing gear, if I'm correct.
I do.
You do have climbing
Yeah.
gear.
Climber's kit, which gives me a +2 circumstance on climb checks. Nice. So that's a 23 then.
All right, excellent.
Got
That's why I took Mithril.
pitons, ropes, and tools.
All right. So yeah, you're making your way up a little bit. You're making your way up pretty good. You are in what is considered to be extreme cold, which is anything below 0.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that you get to make a fortitude save every 10 minutes. So we will have you make a fortitude save in between each one of these climb checks.
Okay. Just give that situational bonus that +9.
Yeah, you're fucking killing it. You're climbing.
As long as I keep moving, I'll be fine.
Yeah, like it's fucking cold. It's that special kind of winter cold where it like there's no wind and the air just sits on your skin and just fucking freezes it.
This is
Get that ice fire when you're breathing heavy. Ugh.
Yep. Well, in this kind of weather, you'd probably have something covering your mouth while you're doing this.
Yeah, fair. Actually. I mean, even still, if
Yeah.
the air is like cold at all when you're breathing in, when you're exerting.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those days where it's absolutely clear and not a cloud in the sky, and you know that means it's fucking just disgustingly cold out.
It's the middle of winter, and that's like that. You're fine. Just stay indoors.
So pretty, so awful.
Because it's too cold for clouds to form.
The air hurts your face. Stay in the fucking
God, the concept too cold to snow boggles my mind.
All right, give me another climb check.
Climb check.
Gotta come to Fargo in January, then you'll get it.
We all live pretty cold climates.
Bit of a slip.
Yes. I'm going to say you actually slip your way down a little bit. You do lose some progress. With the does the climber's kit give you a bonus for that?
That's with the bonus.
That is with the bonus. Okay. So yeah, you managed to slip your way down a little bit because you have the climber's kit. I'm gonna say that you don't fall off. But I do need another fortitude save from you real quick.
One of those again? Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
All
26,
right.
not terrible.
26 is not terrible. All right. Make me another climb check. You're fucking just gritting your teeth. You're like, I'm not gonna fucking let this. Yeah, stop me.
I'm inspired by Bernie getting the absolute piss beat out of him.
All right. So you do make a little bit of progress. Back up. You're fucking gritting your teeth. Ugh. Seem to be about back where you were before. And now you're doing this thing that sucks in the winter where you are absolutely just fucking dripping sweat and just freezing your whole shit off at the same time. It is a uniquely terrible feeling to have.
Always wanted frosted tips.
I do think we need some better music for this now. I'll
Yes.
switch this to.
Do you have the
Mountain Pass.
cliffhanger soundtrack?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Gonna need montage.
All right. So
Actually, would Aewen have worn her armor for this? I am wearing Mithril Kiko. How do I have such a wild
armor
You shouldn't
check
have
penalty?
an armor check penalty
Yeah.
then.
armor check penalty -3? Yeah, but I'm wearing Mithril Kiko.
Yeah, you should change your armor.
For right now, we'll just have you unequip your armor.
Yeah. Do that. Yeah. All right. I believe it's
All right. So, give me another fortitude save.
Fort safe.
Damn good. All right. So yeah,
Keeping warm.
you're fucking just gritting your teeth against the cold, just fucking hand over hand, just thinking about like, just keep putting each hand up. Give me another climb check.
You got it, Chief. I wanted to be a 16 so badly.
That you're stopped at this moment. You're not making a whole lot of progress. You stop to put your hands inside your coat. You're starting to lose some feeling in your fingers. You're
Wanna
like,
wipe
I'm
my
not gonna be
face
able to
off.
climb if I keep going like this. Go ahead and make me another
One of them
Fortitude
fortitude.
save. Yes.
Yeah, 20.
Ooh, yeah.
That
you
breather made
find
me feel
you
so
find
good.
yourself like a little place away from the area, like a little sort of tiny alcove in which you're able to sit, and the heat of your body and of the stone is able to warm things up, and yeah, you are able to rest pretty well for the time being. So,
I get to enjoy the sunlight without the wind cutting through my clothing.
yep, go ahead and make me another climb check.
Or it's hypothermia, and you just feel warm.
One of the two. I'll take it.
Him. 15. You do make a little bit of progress. It's slow going at this point. You're so like you're fucking muscles are just screaming at you, but you are getting close to the top. You think you're halfway, if not more, at this point.
I thought they stank on the outside.
Give me another fortitude check.
Youch.
19. That is exactly what you needed this specific round to
Let's
not.
go. Let's not freeze to death and fall off the mountain.
So you didn't realize how much the cold was actually starting to get to you. You're trying to shake everything out, you know, keeping the blood moving. Give me another climb check as you continue.
This was supposed to be a fun tightrope jaunt. That's a hero point roll if I've ever seen it. I'm not sliding off this damn mountain.
Woo! Yikes. Yeah, re-roll that.
All right, yeah, you do make a little bit of progress. It's not a whole lot, but oh, you didn't realize just how fucking cold and how bad this whole thing was going to be, but you are still making a little bit of progress. Go ahead and give me another fortitude save.
Why are mountains so tall? Why are they not trees? I can climb trees.
24, that'll do it. All right. I think Aewen is starting to try and pump herself up. You can see the top of the mountain at this point.
I can do it.
Yeah, she
it.
gets another burst of like, come on, you can do this. You can do
Pump
this.
it up.
For whatever reason, you do still have that armor check penalty.
Am I still after crying up bloody loud?
Mithril Pico. We're just gonna go like that. Hopefully, that will work.
Just edit it.
It says armor check penalty 0. That's not what's causing the issue, is it?
Details.
Yeah, even when you have all of your armor like completely off for whatever reason, it is still adding that on there. So I'll make a note of that. So yeah, you fucking you're like you can see the end. You're making this last like desperate sprint. Give me another fortitude save.
Fort save.
Ah, I see why.
Why?
She is over encumbered.
Am I over encumbered? I'm over encumbered.
Your medium load.
Oh, is it medium load that's giving me that issue?
Yes.
You don't get to ignore the armor check penalty once you're on a light load.
So you missed the
I'm not wearing this.
DC. You've been out here long enough that the DC has climbed. You missed the DC by 1.
Oh no! I've already used my hero point. Yeah, shit.
I have kept my weight.
Wait.
I haven't bought anything in a long time because my weight is 75.6 out of 76.
I have a feat about this that I always forget about. That I need to do before I roll these things.
What's that?
Before sending a saving throw, they can add their charisma modifier to the save, but I need to do that before, and I always bloody forget about Charmed Life.
I will let you add Charmed Life to this one.
Hooray! I can do it 3 times a day.
As an immediate action?
Well, just
that
before
does
I
push
take
you
the saving
over.
throw, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're like, I think what happens is you're just like climbing up, and you're just like, it's so fucking cold. cold. You're ready to give up, and then you're just like, no, you're too fucking cool for this shit. And you just kind of like keep going. I need one more climb check. You need one more success to get up there.
I can't lose. I never lose.
This is the adventure I wanted.
I'm having so much fun. So I guess this roll. Oh no, wait, because I'm still technically over encumbered. I guess. Damn it.
So I'm not.
17.
You wouldn't have taken that stuff up with you.
No.
14. You make it about halfway there. You're like you think that if you just kind of like swung your arm up, you could breach the edge and pull yourself up. Give me another fort save.
One of those. Yeah. Why do the rocks hate me, Shane?
I don't know,
The
but
rocks
it-
don't
I'm
like
guessing
gonna
you were
add your
using your
charisma?
charmed life on that one.
I probably really should have. Would you be a good and kind and benevolent man?
I will
And
say
allow
that
me
you
to
can
do
do
so?
your charmed life for this.
No,
You are a
let
good
him
and
fall and
kind
die.
I gotta roll a new character.
Wait, it also says that you have a +5 circumstance versus cold weather effects.
I'm already
Yes.
adding that in.
Oh, you're already
Yeah.
adding that. Okay.
That already gets. Yeah.
Make me one last climb check.
One of those things.
This should be the last one you have to make.
Well, yeah, unless
That's
I roll real
one.
doo-doo.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you just heave yourself
22.
up.
Just collapse onto her back. Just
Yeah.
stupid mountain. Where's the dragon?
You do not see the dragon at the moment.
What's the over under on if she dies? Anybody taking these bets?
So if what I will say is, if you would like to, you can take some time out here to rest. If you have a way to warm yourself up, you can start a fire or something like that. You can reset the fortitude saves for your cold, for being out in the cold.
Yeah.
You can start a fire, or if you can.
I mean, I've got a bottle of Alchemist's fire, but I don't think that would burn very long unless there's wood out here, which, considering it's the peak of a mountain, I kind of doubt there is.
Probably not. But now you got to get the rope to the other side.
You guys
It's a good thing I'm a damn
Insured?
good archer.
All right. So, is there anything extra that you're going to use to try and get the rope secured on the other side?
What she's going to do... Would you say I have enough rope to get there and back? Or at least have more rope than is the exact distance between these 2 points?
Yeah,
There
you
and
got a
back
little bit
again?
extra.
Hobbit's Tale.
What I'm thinking is secure the rope here, fire not the end of the rope, but enough length of the rope to reach the other side, and then swing with the remaining length, which I don't know if that would quite work.
So, what you're gonna shoot the rope there.
No, that doesn't work. That wouldn't work.
I'd say it sounds like you're slamming into the side of a mountain.
It does sound like I'm slamming into the side of the mountain. This
With
is true.
velocity, even.
Yeah,
With velocity.
like a pendulum.
You know,
Michael Pendulum.
like, well, I wouldn't say like a pendulum, more like why.
As she knocks herself out on the side of the mountain and falls to her
Yeah,
death.
she George of the Jungles herself.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking watch.
And we're all standing there going, well, you know what? And then I rob them blind with legal litigation.
There's just an Aewen size fucking like imprint on the side of the wall.
I would have borrowed you rope. I think I have rope. If you needed to tie some knots together, shoot it across to...
Well, the tricky thing is, like, if I shoot it across, unless it's like the most perfect shot ever, I doubt it's going to be secured enough to walk across.
Well, here's the thing. I think they want the most perfect shot ever. I think that's the whole point of this, right?
You do have some arrows. I don't know what all of them do, but some
None
of them
are
might be
really
able...
going to be useful. I've got Thistle for poisoning. I've got Lodestone for shooting against metal. We got raining arrows, which is just full of holy water. I got an arrow
Well,
that
metal-
lights things on fire.
I mean, if it can go through metal, it can go through rock, right?
No, it doesn't go through metal. It's got a magnet on it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You've got tangle shot arrows.
That's unfortunate that it's
That
goofy.
is true. I do have a tangle shot arrow. That actually might be enough to hold me. Pretty light.
Tangle shot can hold a person. That's its whole deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair point. Yeah, that actually.
And it's not like
probably
a
would
mountain
work
fights
well.
back, so
Yeah, I guess I'll take a shot with the tangle shot. I'm sure I get already get a minus to hit. I think with that tangle shot arrow, but I'm sure I'll get another minus because I'm firing with a rope connected.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a
but this is like your thing, though, right?
on
Those is
the
my
side of the mountain where you're just looking for like a spot that looks like, you know, essentially what you're looking to do is just shoot this arrow into like a crag somewhere, like a crack or something, and make the arrow explode, or the arrow explode in there and sort of just like glue it onto the other side. So you're looking to like get it stuck in there, but also have the glue explode in there.
Time to get stuck in.
Can we see her from down here?
It's been a while. Have you guys been like keeping a lookout?
Yeah, I'd probably hang out, you know? I gotta make
do
sure she
think
doesn't,
eventually
like,
you guys
die.
do see her sort of like she's basically walking over the top of this area because there's like two peaks that
I'll
come together here.
sleep out here if I have to. I got dark vision. I could see her.
Make certain on my. I still, despite me saying I need to do this, have not gone through and made certain everything is correct. My apologies for that.
No worries.
I got my arms around these guys.
How's Bernie feeling? Bruce?
I'm like,
He's got 1
Spongy.
point of non-lethal damage. He's feeling great.
there you go. You could just go stand in the water and heal up.
He would have had to go down to. Oh no!
Oh,
Wait, yeah,
to the-
this water does also.
Yeah, you said it
heal.
heals, yeah.
Yep. That's why they got it up here, so
I
that you
think
can.
I've got it all.
You guys ever have anybody die right here? You know? That happened?
Yeah, that does happen sometimes, but you know, it's part of the training.
All right. Oh yeah. 28. Not my best shot ever.
28. All right. I will say.
How far away would you say this other peak is? Would you say it is within 30 feet?
I would say it is definitely not within 30 feet.
Damn.
Ooh.
Why do you get a bonus if it's within 30 feet?
Yes.
I mean, typically, if we're asking you, there's a reason.
Yes.
Is it
So
within
I will say 28. Is enough to get it. Like, you shoot it over, you pull on it, it feels pretty secure.
It was just like, ha! I did it! I knew I would do it. Of course I knew I would do it.
Crazy.
Why wouldn't I have ever not done it? I gotta figure out where to stick this end. She finds a good rock to get it secured to.
Yep.
Well, time to do the rope. I really hope they're watching.
Before you set off, give me another survival check.
They so cheating. Wait, survival? Oh shit.
Or not, yeah, no, not survival check.
save.
Fort save. Shit.
I'd say.
Oh yeah. Damn it all to the 9 and back. What is with these rocks?
Yes. So you are going to take 1d6 points of
Damage.
non-lethal damage.
Is it cold
And
damage?
What happened?
you
would my
are
resist-
fatigued.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Fatigue.
Definitely less than ideal.
So buffs.
I feel like
Would my
I'm the
energy
only
resistance?
person here without a cat, despite playing a character with a cat.
So
But
you
Keep
are
seeing cat
fatigued,
tails.
and you take.
Would my cold energy resistance come into play for dealing with that
Yes, it
damage?
would actually. So you take 1 non-lethal damage. Because you have what?
I'm so freaking tired of this cold. 5.
Yeah. So,
I don't think
I'm
Shane
tired
has
of
a
this
cat.
cold. I'm fatigued.
go
What I
ahead
got?
and make me an acrobatics check to.
Oh,
Wash.
see now you're asking the right rolls. 1. Now that I've boasted, it's 1. Why? Why? With these low
20 is
numbers?
still enough to get kind of out. Like, you're still on the rather stable part of it. You're right near the mountain. It's
on the,
pretty stable. 20 is more than enough to get out there.
Oh, it's a 23 technically because it's still armor check penalty and you deal.
Oh yeah, so 23. Go ahead and give me. I'm going to say that you're probably able to do all of this. I don't know that this is going to take you necessarily 10 minutes to walk all the way across. You're pretty dexterous. Go ahead and give me another acrobatics skill check.
Acrobatics. I got those. Yeah. That's more like it.
28. Yeah, you're heading
31.
out towards the middle of the rope, and it's not an especially windy day, but you are on the peak of a mountain. Everything is like shooting straight up, and you are essentially in a wind tunnel, and you do start to like it's pushing you all over the place. But you, nimble as you are, as sure on your feet as you are able to just sort of like ride it like you're riding a surfboard as you slowly put one foot in front of the other and continue your way across.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me one more, another acrobatics check.
Yeah. Ooh, another 31.
Another 31. Yeah, you are pretty confident on your feet. You are, like, I think you are doing such a good job that you are almost considering doing, like, a backflip on the way to the other side. You're like, oh, no, that... Maybe? I don't know.
Could be cool. I'm too tired.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Give me one last acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Damn, he got
31
cocky.
again. All right, what's going on here?
Yeah. Wow, I set these DCs pretty high for this, and you fucking blasted right past them.
I told you, man. This is the right thing.
Well, yeah, but this was also a very difficult one to do, and yeah, Bernie had to get like a bunch of them in a row. You had 4 of them, so I set the DCs a little bit higher. And yeah, I say Aewen, feeling as confident as she is, and she got a little bit of a rocky start, but as confident as she is, she does walk all the way to the end, and before she reaches the end, does a quick roundabout like thing to the over on the rope to the edge of the other peak.
Aewen sits there huffing and puffing. Screw this. Cold. Oh, they better have been watching. I'm not doing this again.
And to get down, I think Aewen, you tell me how you want to get down.
Well, Aewen happens to have this really cool shield ring. And shield rings happen to be very useful sleds.
Is this Breath of the Wild?
I do not think the shield ring will work like that.
Oh, it could work as a shovel, but not a cool sled.
Wait, what is the ring called?
It's Ring of Force Shield. Here.
Ring of Force Shield.
Ring generates a shield-sized and shield-shaped wall of force that stays in the ring, can be wielded as if the wearer were wearing a heavy shield.
A heavy shield?
How sheer is this mountain, though?
So here's the thing. It does stay with the ring, which means that you would basically have to be like crouching down like this to be able to ride it.
Do you think I wanted to snowboard this? It's a sled, not a snowboard. You already crouched on a sled.
It is pretty sheer. I do not know that you're going
I was
to
gonna say, if you had to climb a mountain.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's far less.
Otherwise, it would have just been a steep hill.
Well, I happen to carry around the giant handkerchief. I'll just Mary Poppins my way down.
You know what?
What's the handkerchief?
We're in a snow area, though. At some point, you are sledding with that thing.
I'm joking, Shayna. I'm making another Breath of the Wild reference.
Also,
although technically, I guess that
having completed that, give yourself a grit point back.
Ooh,
or a panache back.
I have not used any panaches.
Oh, I thought you did for the
Charmed Life. Only it simply states that I can perform it a certain amount of times per day if I have a panache point.
Ah, okay. Because yes, you do get panache points back for doing cool shit, and that was cool shit.
That was pretty cool shit. I guess she's just gonna clamber her way on down. She's like, I want to go.
How far down is it?
How
far up did she go?
I was gonna say probably a good like 100 feet or so.
100 feet. How much health do you have?
Oh yeah, I do have Boots of the Cat.
You have Boots of the Cat. Just jump.
I've got 87 health.
Just land in the water. It'll heal you when you land in it.
Yeah. Could I minimum damage my way off of this mountain?
If Knox has taught you anything, it is to be rad when you do things. So jump.
I'm going to roll one more acrobatics to do a backflip off the side of this mountain and try to land on my feet. Which the boots let me do anyway. Oh, it's not a good backflip. She's very tired.
Yeah, you backflip off. The boots right you, but like in a really weird way. So you're kind of like this. You're basically falling like you're trying to commit suicide. The boots magic kicks in, whoop, rights you up, and you really just fuck your ankle up on that landing. You're like, ah, ow, ooh, ah, shit. Ah.
I mean, no, it's fine. I'm doing great. Yep.
Yeah, Shiro and Inari both kind of like look at each other, kind of talk to each other as you're limping back over to the group. And they're like, that was impressive. Yes, very well done. Congratulations on being accepted into the temple.
On your way down, I saw you coming. I was like, here she comes. She did it. Or she didn't.
Oh, here she comes.
Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up.
Got Boots of the Cat.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're not even that expensive. It's like the best thing I ever bought.
Here she comes. Watch out, ankle,
to
she'll
figure out
fuck you up.
I can deal with this overburden.
The
issue by
cost to
figuring out how
value
move.
It's just too good for those things.
I was gonna say, one of you has a
I have a bag of holding type 2. I just need to figure out how to put it in containers and then put things into that said bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh.
It didn't let me do that either. I have like a thing too.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out.
We will figure out the container thing. Oh, here we go. You have a bag of holding, correct?
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop. Let me see if I can add this for you.
I'll leave
Bag of holding type 2.
Wow, the compendium is loading slow.
Yeah.
Oh, are you searching in containers? Like open compendium?
Yep.
I did that and it put it into armor equipment.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Weird.
That's funny. Pathfinder pouches can hold secret treasures for generations without their owners realizing it because it's
Huh. Well,
detect magic does not detect that as magic. Okay. Oh, you have a command word for the Pathfinder pouch. What's your guys' command word for your Pathfinder pouch?
I think we all
If
have the
you have
same
one.
command word.
Go web.
His
So,
hands made
how's
him.
everyone doing? Yeah, we'll
remember
figure
what they
this
were.
out later. Yes, congratulations. You've successfully done your stuff. Who's okay? So, yes,
Aewen goes and lays down next to Bernie. Ankles
So
hurt.
you started sleeping up here. That's where you were.
Mm-hmm. And then I came down here to schmooze with them.
Okay. So, were you going to do these two first, or are you going to just do these three?
Well, I probably, these two first.
Okay. As you
And right
stand
there.
up, I want you to walk me through how you're going to do this.
Well, okay. So for these two, I have to go. I'm just like I'm going. I have to go up down the steps. I can't just be jumping around and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Maybe I bump into the guy. Whoops.
So, when is it you're doing this exactly? I believe you were
Okay.
sleeping as Bernie was doing his thing, right?
Well,
You made
here,
the
how about
snore
this?
check earlier.
Yeah. Because this pillar was really comfortable.
So, are you doing this as soon as Aewen
And then I
leaves for her
stand
whole
up.
thing?
I stand up. Maybe can I put my hand up? Maybe she can help me up. Would she help me up?
Yeah. Give me a blah 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 diplomacy check, real quick.
A diplomacy check. Am I good at that? Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, not a difficult one. You're just asking for a hand up. She, reaches out, grabs your hand, kind of. You're a big one.
Sorry
And
about
at that point,
It's a very comfortable pillar.
so at that point, is that when you're going to try and make your move?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
Sleight of hand.
Yep. All right, you get up. You kind of lurch forward as you get up. You're like, "Whoa, you're stronger than I thought." Just kind of brush past her and come away with the hair clip she has in her hair.
Nice. And then this guy, I don't know. I just give him a good pat on the back. Thanks for looking out, right?
Okay, I would say that one is probably a deception roll for him to not think that is weird that you are just sort of patting him on the back.
See, I'm just kind of a weird guy, though, right? That's just kind of who Knox is.
Kind of Knox is
You don't know those just handsy people. They're just that's just how they are. They invade your personal space.
Dude, my old boss was like that.
I've known them, and it's awful.
Yep.
It's not yeah, a bluff roll. Give me a bluff roll.
Bluff.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, yes. Well, I've got judging to do. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh no. I was just. I want to get a closer. I gotta see my friend. She's going up the mountain, so.
Give me. Do you know the roll I'm looking for?
Okay. Oh, come on.
That's right, Ed.
All right.
I think the
Hey.
DC though for extraordinarily small objects 10 though.
Yeah, pretty low.
Yes, he does not notice anything. You get away with
You had a 200% success rate there.
have you ever actually watched the old timey One Piece episodes?
Oh, really old ones?
No, the ones that are set in old feudal Japan times.
Oh no, I skip those every time.
No, because I was gonna say, do you know what the old school wallets look like, where it's basically just sort of tied up sort of a thing?
Yeah, it's just like a bag with rope on it, right?
No, not quite like that. It's a little bit different. But yeah, you basically reach into his robe and come out with his wallet.
Feudal Japan wallet. Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
There's like little pouches. Is it this? It's just a bag, though, right? Essentially.
Yeah, but it's not like a lot of time in anime you see like the thing where they're like, "Oh, here you go," and it's just sort of like a brown bag filled with coins. Yeah, it's not quite that. It's a little bit different.
Okay.
But yes, you come out
Is
with
it more?
that. Just kind of like stick it.
It's like shaped like a clutch, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. I think I see it.
I think
I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's an old-timey coin pouch.
And then I would walk around, you know, go all the way around the steps. I'm not gonna, like, I would take all the steps down, and then.
I want you to give me another bluff check because you're definitely acting like you're kind of bored and stuff. I want you to make me a bluff not to arouse any suspicion. Yeah, you are just fucking like you are channeling your inner ADHD right now and just being like, so do you guys get like any weird animals up here or what?
Well, that's what I was asking him before. I'm like, oh, you ever have anybody die out here? Like,
who are you going for first?
Well, see, this is what I was gonna do.
I do think that these guys would probably not be standing here at this point. Like,
okay, where are they all standing?
I think they probably would have. So here's what I'm going to say. This guy would have gone back to his meditation.
So we would have had to walk past each other, right?
Probably like right as soon as what's his name as Bernie was done with his thing. So and then I think these two are probably up here like doing some light sparring is what I would say these two would be doing. So
of course they're doing that. But this would have been right after Aewen like decided to do her thing. She would have just told
like they
them.
knew that hey, this is going to be a little while, so they're getting in some light sparring while they're doing their whole thing.
What I would have left as the event was, you know, coming to a close or whatever was going on.
All right. I will say that you could have targeted one of them while you were doing this.
I want the monk. I just want to. I don't want to walk all the way over there. It's cold.
All right, you want the monk?
I want the monk when he's walking by.
All right. So we'll say that you like after you got up, you like he was coming over this way, and you like bumped into him as you guys were like both heading up the stairs over here.
Yeah. And I was just like, I'm kind of like looking up, you know, because Aewen's going up, so I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. I'll give you the bluff check for that last one that last bluff check you did to just be like, where is she? And yeah, like bump it while you're walking up the area there.
I am the Bumble of the Bumblefucks, you know. That's
Yeah.
You are the Bumble. Mrohy is the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, we make quite the pair.
All right.
What am I?
Give me. You know the role I'm looking for.
Like 2 nuts in this pack.
Let me go ahead.
What monks I have on them that's valuable? Left nut.
Bro, what are you doing? I just swept your left nut, man.
So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal this one to everyone.
Oh no!
Man, righty never gets any love. It's always the last one.
That is a nat 20. So, really the only thing that you can steal on this guy is he's got like, sort of a pendant thing that's holding his beads right there. You go to bump into him, and I think you get almost all the way there, and he just snatches your hand as you got it right there. What do you do at that point?
Pee a little.
I'd probably just be like, oh, sorry. I wasn't trying anything.
Give me a bluff check on this one.
Checks. Skills. Bluff. Normal. Here's my nat 1. It feels like I'm about time, yeah. What is stealthy escape?
You do have a hero point.
Do have a hero point. We can use that. Always forget about hero points. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, man. Bluff.
So a 19.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, monks are a very wisdom-based class. He, as he has your hand there, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna have him make one more roll here. He looks over at Inari and he's like, I can't help but notice that the girl is missing her hair clip. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Not me. You can look. I don't have anything on me.
So you're saying you're welcoming him to take a look to see if there's anything you have on you?
Yeah.
All right, he'll give you a quick little pat down. So, let's see here. What would you have gotten? What did you get? Roll me a sleight of hand to have, like, hidden the stuff on your person.
Sleight of hand.
Just a silly little guy.
I'm thinking bard.
What kind of bonus do you get for extraordinarily small things?
Or like some kind of trickster thief, maybe.
There you go.
So like to lift a small object is just a 20. So
Oh my
extraordinarily small, I think, is a 10.
Okay.
Yo, the definition of menace is fucking Habhab's old character from Abomination Vaults.
Yes.
What the fuck was his name?
Zogglefart.
Zogglefart. Oh my
Yes.
god, that goddamn character was such a menace. Oh my god.
That's pretty
Love
good.
Zogglefart.
Sleight of
fucking
hand
funny.
skill check.
Sleight of hand is kind of crazy because it's like the DCs are so low.
Yeah, well, I think that's sort of like when people aren't actively.
It's
rolling against you, sort of a deal.
well, they have to be like actively looking though.
Oh, this
Like
guy.
with-
Well, yeah, this guy is actively looking
Okay.
at this.
Well, I
point.
know,
Do that
but
kind of sleight
like,
of hand all the time.
but what I'm saying is they have to be actively looking to even like roll against my sleight of hands. Because it says the DC is only 10 to steal from someone unless the observer is determined to note where the item went. I mean, yeah, he might be. I don't know.
What did I say?
Sleight of hand is typically like free for me, unfortunately. if you want to go by rules.
What? That's
When you use this skill
We're
under
supposed to
observation,
wait
your
till the timer
check
goes
is
off.
opposed by the observer's
I
perception
have
check.
3 minutes.
Of anybody observing you,
Yes.
or of anyone frisking you. But Can I roll stealth
So-
to just disappear into the shadow?
I think that yes, he does reach.
I wanted to go
into-
unnoticed.
He does reach into a pocket and pulls out the.
But he can't. He can't get into my Pathfinder pouch.
Oh, is that where you put it? You put it in the Pathfinder
Yeah.
pouch.
Yeah. I can turn it
Ooh,
up.
That's interesting.
Because I can turn it upside down and nothing falls out.
That poses an interesting question. When the Pathfinder pouch has something in it, does it show that it has something in it?
Nope.
Nope. I can turn it upside down to show that there's nothing in it. Which I would definitely do all the time.
I
Nothing
think he
about
lets
speed.
you go, but he's going to he's going to be keeping an eye on you, and he does let Inari know that her hair clip is missing. She's like, oh no, where can I?
Would he have the
Swear that I
insight
have
to
it.
know what I'm attempting and just let it slide this once?
There's a Glock tree.
No, because you haven't talked to anybody about it yet.
That's true. Why would
And
I?
the only interaction this guy has had with you guys is when he was trying to meditate, and you guys kept like prodding at him a whole bunch.
No, we didn't. We walked over, said, "Damn, it's cold," and then walked away.
Oh
I
yeah,
think we
that is right.
interacted
You
with them
guys,
all.
yeah, you guys harassed the bird.
We did a bit of bird harassment. That's true.
Yes.
Just
Is there a
shaky
place where
just
people-
bird harassment.
Is there a place where people keep their valuables?
Possibly in their rooms, but you know that these are monks in training, and they do leave a very fairly ascetic lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Monks suck.
I love how that one monk went full Will Stabber on you. Just went, "I got my eye on you."
Who's just out here and not having cool shit?
Monks do tend to have cool shit, but most of it is just shit that they wear, like their robes and like hand wraps will be magic. It's not like fancy things of armor or fancy weapons or anything. A lot of times it is very much just like, oh, I've got some cool magic in like my robes and like a few other pieces of clothing, and that's about it. Like a nice belt that gives me extra strength.
All right, well, fuck that
Bro,
guy.
fucking, I wish.
If I push him off the cliff,
Which
then
what?
I
doesn't
wish
count.
I wish I had a belt that would just give me extra strength.
You do?
Oh. No, I meant like IRL.
I know.
All right, well, fine, do that. Fuck.
All right.
I mean, the Irish have a belt of whiskey that they think gives them strength.
Dude,
called a hip
speaking from
flask.
experience, it works.
So these two are going back and forth and sparring at the moment. Like light sparring, sort of just like first to touch type of thing.
are they going like back and forth? Probably a little bit.
Yeah, they're moving back and forth.
Could I?
Oh, there's so
Do I
many
have enough
characters.
combat knowledge to know that when like the fight's going one way or another? Like, could I
yeah.
accidentally time my way in there? That like he'll bump into me.
Yeah, give me a ooh. That's a good question. I
mean,
want you.
I typically find my time to strike. You know.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. Give me a. Ooh.
I don't know, stealth or escape artist, or even a sense motive, honestly.
I was thinking sense motive, but this might even be a perception check, or because sense motive is more about body language, and this is more about. I was even thinking like, well, knowledge warfare isn't a skill in this, and this is one of those ones where, yeah, being between two different editions is fucking with my head.
I mean, you could almost argue bluff. It's like
No, I want
give
me I say give me a perception check to time this right,
Perception.
and then a bluff check. And if you get both of these, I may give you a bonus on because they'll be like right up against you.
I'm rolling like garbage tonight, though. Oh my god.
Yeah, but what
Okay.
else is new?
Give me a bluff check.
We all roll like ass, man. Why we're called the Bad Dice Club.
That's
why I
why
wanna
you
eat.
min-max.
It's a night.
That's why I wanna. That's why I wanna
Yeah.
eat my dice. Because they ass.
So
But they're
you're
in active
walking by.
combat. Like, you're not paying attention. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to just walk in behind them. Like I don't want
Yeah,
to be
you're
noticed.
walking by, and I think they're like coming for you, but Greg like reaches out and he's like, "Ah, watch out!" and like grabs her robes like right before she runs into you, and he's like, "Ah, you're almost standing there. What are you doing?
Would you say she's flanked? No, I'm kidding.
What are you doing? That's dangerous. You should have got around."
He's standing next to a wall.
Next to a wall now.
Yeah.
So, Radhika looks over. She's like, "Yeah, you gotta pay more attention if you're gonna be wandering around. Like, I know that it's boring waiting and everything, but yeah, we're kind of using the space here."
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Argue you were busy looking up, watching me climb.
It's just new space, you know? Getting used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys haven't been here that long, but yeah, you'll get used to it. It's fine. Yeah.
Whoops.
So
sorry,
listen, we're gonna go
thought I
back to
wasn't
sparring.
invisible.
She does the whole thing where she cracks her knuckles again. She's like, "Unless you want to have a go."
Does she have any,
Have our
does she have any
purpose.
rings on or anything? Probably not. Not really sparring.
No, she does have. Let me see here. She does have a belt that has some sort of like
Yeah, I'll just reach for
things
her
hanging
belt.
off it. Yeah, not the belt itself, but that's got like some
Do you have any, like,
charms and
do
stuff
you-
hanging off it.
do you have any bracelets or anything?
Possibly. I have their actual character portraits in a file here. I just have to pull it up real quick.
The thought of this monk punching people with rings made me think of something I learned about warhammers recently that made me laugh. Apparently,
was that?
medieval warhammers used to be inscribed on their like striking face with the owner's like sigil, like their sigil ring sigil. And I'm like, that's so fucked. Literally stamping your enemy with whoever killed them. I love that.
Yeah, that seems like kind of a dick move.
Kind of like it though.
Why? It's a dick move, like I just said.
So well, I mean, I'm pretty certain it's less of I've stamped my name into you and more of you have no face anymore. It's a warhammer.
Yeah, like I said, she's got a belt that has like some small charms and stuff on it. Looks like just some stuff that signifies like the monastic order she's from. So they're essentially like tied to the belt.
All right. Well, she's giving me nothing. I'm just gonna put my arms around these two fools.
She's
I'm
also
gonna
got
be
the
like,
hairpin. She's got the hairpin that is keeping her hair up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my arms around these two guys. I mean, I'm just gonna like step up here. I'm trying to get out of here, so I'm gonna put my arms around them. I'm gonna look up. I'll be like, "Do you think she's gonna make it?"
Give me a bluff check to not arouse suspicion as you're being entirely too familiar with these two.
That's Knox. That's just how I do.
Entirely too familiar.
God.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
that sucks.
they both like at the same time just do that thing where they like throw their shoulders up to like throw your arm off. Like,
Well, can I steal from them still?
they're a little weirded out. They're a little bit wary, but you can try.
What the fuck is this dude's problem?
Fuck it.
YOLO.
30. All right.
Some of the best thieveries happen in moments of striking.
I think that should have been a diplomacy check, not a bluff check.
Wouldn't your diplomacy's worse than your bluff? It wouldn't have
I
been
know.
better for you.
I know. It
All
could've
right,
been.
that's one.
I'm just trying to get another roll.
And we'll go with the other one here.
Well, say to be fair, if you rolled a 1 in diplomacy, it would still come out to the same ending.
It's only a 20 to palm a weapon.
You managed to come away with something from either of them. You get the necklace off of Grek. And you, come away with, just one of the little charms off of, Radika's belt. You beat her. She missed your DC by 1. She got a 29.
Oh man.
Wow.
And you just kind of like
Probably
throw
would've
your
nerfed
hands
that.
up and you're like, oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry,
And you
nervous
walk
first
away.
day.
Like, no, it's not. You were here yesterday.
I just like making friends, man. Sorry.
First day my friend's climbing up a mountain.
No, you're not. You got up here.
I'm jet lagged.
So you still have one person that you've not taken anything from.
Can I go to his?
And
Can
he's got his eye on you.
I leave unsuspectedly and go to his quarters and see if he's got anything?
Yeah, you can. We'll say that you come down.
Please give me a disable device check.
We'll say that you don't even need it. You head down there, and you search for his room. This one is a monk who is specializing in meditation and basically going without food or water or anything for long periods of time. You picked the most ascetic of the monks to try and rob something from his room. His room is essentially a bedroll, a pillow, and a bowl with which to eat rice out of.
I huff and I walk away.
Well, you're trying to rob Gold Mask over here. What the hell?
This is the most
By
effort
the
Knox
time
has
you
ever
get
had
back,
to have.
I would say Aewen is like in the middle of doing her stuff.
Yeah, she's out there a while. How long was she out there?
So she was
Over an
probably
hour.
like a good, better part of an hour. Maybe
It's a
an hour
long time.
more.
Be out
Yeah,
Okay, so
you were
how
up
many
there
fort
like
saves I made?
most of that was just the climbing. Like
Yeah.
it was a rough climb
w-
up there, man.
I would
Like
have
climbing up the
definitely.
side of a mountain is not a quick process.
No. I think Bernie's feeling he took the easy way out. I mean, his whole deal took like under a minute. Like
Yeah, just getting the shit kicked out of him.
that was not 6 rounds even, or 10 rounds, I should say. So that was more like half a minute, really.
Yeah,
You said I had a fort save every 10 minutes. 10 minutes,
Minutes.
correct?
yeah.
So I was up there for an hour and 20.
Hour and 20, yeah. So just over an hour. All right. So
Here.
Knox.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, you've still got a little bit of time. She hasn't even shown up at the top yet, I don't think.
How cold is it up here?
It's pretty fucking cold. Like,
Yeah, just ask Aewen.
Yeah, Aewen was having to make fortitude checks being out there. Like, so once you get out to where he's standing, it is like if you're not wearing cold weather gear, it is immediate fortitude save.
Is it possible for me to hit that fortitude save? What kind of... I was hanging
I
out.
will tell you that it is possible.
Okay.
With a natural 20.
Wow.
I need to remember if I ever get a gentleman's 20, I need to call it a 20 that is scorned by both men and gods.
All right.
A genetically modified 20.
You talking about that TikTok?
Yeah, did you see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah. Sawyer sent that
Jerry,
to me.
if you want to play, I am more than happy to. We can put together a one shot for you or something like that.
What is my fortitude?
I introduced
Yeah,
literally all of these guys to Pathfinder. If I
Yep.
can help spread the word, I would be more than happy to do it.
I'm
So
always
get
down to
this-
do a one shot.
Same here.
Can it?
I've
Can
got
it be a
one locked and
reflex
loaded, ready to
dodge?
go. So.
Can it be a reflex to dodge the wind?
Now you imagine that you're running a game and I came to you with some bullshit like that. What would you say to me?
I'd probably slap you.
He'd say, how do you do it?
I would say, what
fucking
level
no.
are we at?
What the fuck?
And he was so
Whoa.
sneaky, the wind
You
didn't
come into my
find
house
him.
and say something so offensive in
The crazy
my
thing about that
presence?
is,
What the
in
hell?
3.5, if you got your skills high enough, you could do just absolute bonkers shit like that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I just want to do something bonkers.
but the DCs
some-
for those were like in the like 50s to 100s for the real bonkers shit.
Oh yeah.
That's some Lord of the Rings legend stuff, and he was so sneaky the wind didn't find him.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go sit out there with him just for a little bit.
Are you gonna go sit out there with him?
I'm gonna take off my jacket. You know,
Yep.
I'll
As you do.
I'm just leaving everything else on. You're getting half-assed from Knox because that is Knox. But I'm gonna go out there without my jacket. I'm gonna take off my cold weather gear, essentially, and I'm gonna go sit out there with them.
With
You sit
Knox.
next to him. As you sit next to him, you see, he's sitting out there. He does kind of like open up an eye to give you like a sidelong glance. And as you sit next to him and you begin to meditate, he goes back to what he was doing. Make me a. So first of all, we need a fortitude save. Like it is.
Yeah, I'm worried about this.
It is like destructively cold.
Oof.
Yeah, you pass it. So yeah, you're just kind of sitting there. A minute goes by as you're just sitting there.
This guy's gonna be hard. Just
It being lower than 20, you need to make one of these once a minute, and each minute, each time you roll, the DC goes up by 1.
Well, damn. Right here, take another one.
Yeah, you're still doing all right. You're like, you're kind of just copying what he's doing. Your hands are, and you're just sort of like, your breathing isn't. His breathing is, kind of like nice and smooth. You're. Go ahead, and do you want to keep going, or do you want to?
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going.
You're fine. You've been there for 3 minutes.
Ta-da. 3 minutes. Jesus Christ.
You're still doing okay. That's 4 minutes.
All right.
Still doing all right. You've been there for a total of 5 minutes now, sitting out in the bitter cold. Probably do a second edition one, I think.
Ooh.
You're still doing all right. 6 minutes. I think you're pretty numb at this point. You're still shivering, but like you barely even feel the cold.
It's like when you're running for so. This is just a cross country thing. I don't know if anybody did that.
Runner's high.
There's a
Oh
point-
yeah, where you get the you pass the
There's
wall.
a
and
point. It doesn't matter. You can run as long as you want.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. There's like a point.
At the runner's high.
Ooh. I don't know what the DC is at.
You just hit it with that one.
Is that 7? Are we up to 7?
Yep, 7.
All right. Does this guy kind of know what kind of guy I am, though? He knows, right?
So far he's not really showing any, like, he's very much into his meditation. He's not showing a whole lot of signs of anything. But I mean, like, you're sitting there, you're doing the thing.
Yeah.
You're good.
That's 8.
8.
Oh. This is where all my rolls went to.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
That's 9.
Holy shit. All those 20s.
That's a lot of 20s.
That's a lot of 20. I shouldn't have called it out. Oh.
Before we leave, I need to go shield sledding.
You finally start to feel the cold, and you're like, ugh. You take 3 non-lethal damage, and you are fatigued.
That died.
Fat guide.
Well,
Fat Wade.
this is where I feel it. Oh, it all went. Fatwashed.
Oh, fatouage.
Oh.
You take another d6. So, you take another 2 points of non-lethal damage. Now, cold weather.
Now start making snore checks. No, okay.
I do not believe you become exhausted from that, though. But you are fatigued, which means you do take a -2 to strength and dexterity. But you've been out here for 10 minutes. A respectable amount of time in the the bear elements for any person.
Do you know what? Oh, that's gotta be close.
Let me see here. You missed it by 1. It's another 4 points of non-lethal damage. But it's usually that. Yep, you've been out here for 10 minutes.
I think it's more than 10 minutes. Or no, is it 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minutes.
12.
But you are now like shaking and like actively turning blue. You're sort of like an aquamarine color now.
Aqua orc.
So I would take a -2 on these, right?
Minus, yeah, it's already been
Oh, it's
added
already
in there.
calculated. Yeah, it's calculated. Okay. Oh,
It's another 6. So that is in fact another 6.
dying out here, boys.
That's 13 rounds. Do you want to do 2 more? Do you want to do an even 15?
I gotta do an even number, right?
15 is odd.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's a 5, which makes it honorary even.
It's honorary mention.
All right, that's another 4 damage. One last
'Cause
one.
we got 5 on each hand, you know? Makes the most sense to count with 5s. Where is my...
It does sound like something
Fortitude.
Knox would say.
I'd have like a 19.
Yeah, it's getting really difficult to be able to reach these. At this point, I think Doltier looks over you and he's like, I appreciate you making an attempt, but don't do too much too fast. If you need to take a break, you've done a respectable job. Oh, nice.
Retaliatory.
All right, are you staying out for another minute?
I'm staying out for another minute. I don't get 2 minutes for the nat 20.
Yeah, if you are
We'll
to be
say
a
you
little
get 2
bitch
minutes
and
for the
take
nat
a break.
20.
And Knox goes, fuck that.
That's Knox arguing with the gods.
Yeah.
Wanna take a break? We can.
So you're like
stop.
17 minutes.
Ah,
How long do you actually want to stay out here?
Well, at this point, I'm just taking damage, right?
Yes.
So I can't really even keep up. Oh no! At what point do I pass out?
When your temporary HP, your temporary damage is equal to your HP.
Temporary damage is equal to my HP.
So right now you have 23 temp or non-lethal damage.
Mhm.
Not temporary. That's a different type of HP. Yeah, when your non-lethal damage is equal to your
That's
HP.
one you want.
Yes, that's the one that you do want. So what are you
With
doing
Knox. Okay. Knox is doing a little scheming.
here? Okay.
So, would Knox know that these nice people would never rifle through his shit?
I don't know that you know that for sure. Like, you've only been here a day.
Yeah, but like, come on, man. They're monks.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what Knox would think. Come on, man. They're
Yeah,
monks.
well, Knox might.
Yeah,
Knox very much
yeah.
might think that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll stick with that. Okay. They can't get into my Pathfinder pouch anyways.
Well, here's the thing: they can't get into it and keep it intact.
That's like, they didn't get a warrant.
Yeah, because I'm sure they were going to go the legal route.
Yeah, but they're just gonna rifle through my shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, no cop ever planted coke.
Well, yeah, of course they have.
Definitely not.
So we're implying here that monks are cops in this universe. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I guess that is the implication.
I mean, they
isn't it?
kind of are.
I think monks are
in their
monks.
alignment.
Yeah.
They're lawful. That doesn't mean
You
that
just
they
follow rules.
necessarily subscribe to whatever laws of the city that they're in. It just means they subscribe to
Their own
their
fucking
orders.
law.
Yeah. Whatever
and I'm
order
sure
they
they're-
belong to, they subscribe to.
They take orders much
Okay.
like cops.
For instance, Mrohy is lawful because he follows.
So we're
his
meditating.
motivation.
So Knox is thinking. What is
Yeah.
Knox thinking about? Right? So Knox is just like,
What is Knox?
Okay, there are a bunch of
What
monks.
is Knox?
Whatever god they whatever person of in the sky or whatever, who whoever they got, probably Knox doesn't know knowledge religion, but he's probably like whatever they got's probably like, I won't look at my stuff. This is what Knox is thinking. This is how he's going to meditate. Because this is boring for him.
This is his version of meditation. Is it?
All right, so what's the play here?
But I'm trying to be respectable here at the same time, and I think I'm just going to go until I pass out.
We'll fast forward. We'll say you go until you pass out. At the point that you do pass out, Doltier would have grabbed you up, and he would have immediately taken you to,
The water.
yeah, to the spring over here. To start healing you up. Yeah, it only takes like a couple of minutes before you're like, ugh, shit, this fucking hurts.
Is he still embracing me?
No, he's like let you down. He's like, I told you to not push it too far. You very easily could have died out there, and you still might, and you might have. It's easy to catch pneumonia.
Worth it.
I don't think Knox knows what that is.
But yeah, he's kind of like kneeling over you, or kind of like bending over you, kind of like looking at you, like seeing if you're okay, if you're like prying your eyelids open to make sure that your fucking pupils are dilating correctly.
Bernie could come and give you a little help as well.
All right.
If you need it.
I need this. I need this. Why? It's my world's garbage.
So what? How exactly are you doing this here?
Ah.
I want you to describe the play that you're making.
Describe the thievery.
I just figured, well, it's right in front of me.
Are you just
he's
gonna
gonna-
like reach out and try and snatch it? Like how are you
How
gonna
close
make
is he to
contact
me?
with-
I don't know how close we are.
Like he's
That's
like
the problem.
you're basically like laying in this like warm bath, and he's kind of like I said, he's leaning over you almost like an EMT, kind of like prying open your eyelids to make sure that your eyelids are dilating correctly, and sort of like looking at he's looking at some of your like extremities to make sure that they're not fucking black at this point. So yeah, he's like kneeling, he's like bent over you at this point.
Okay.
But he has nothing on him. My thing just doesn't work.
Like I said, he's got like the pin right there. Yeah, like I said, he's a very ascetic monk. He's got like the pin that's basically like the one thing you can see that
He's
he
austere.
might not notice.
It's good word, austere.
Austere is a very good word.
I just don't think. Actually, I don't think I would try it. I don't even think I'd go for it
Is he the last one?
because I would
It
have
is
to
the
like
last
reach
one.
out. Yeah.
Here's the thing: if you can think of a way that you can bluff or something like that, I would give you a bonus to this roll.
I probably asked for a hand up, man. You know.
What if you like
Help a
spasm
brother
and
up.
splash water at him?
Help a brother out?
Yeah.
What if you like spasm a bit and splash water into
All
his
right.
eye?
Give me a
you
give me a
like
bluff
you know
roll.
after like you get tackled in football, you put your arm out and they help you up. Come on.
Give me
Are we
a
a
bluff
fucking
roll.
bone here, man? Like, come on.
And then give him a pat on the back.
Yeah, the fucking.
Give me a bluff check.
Okay.
Old swat on the booty like they do in football, tap on the cheeks.
Yeah, like thank you for helping a brother. God, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna throw my mouse across
So
this.
go get him, champ.
All right.
Little spank.
Incredible
So
rock.
you actually do
I
better
used my
than-
hero point early.
like you actually do a fairly decent job. You're just like, hey, laying down here, it's not the best look. Can you help me up?
That's what I'm
Grabs your
saying.
hand, he pulls you up.
and he rolled a 9,000.
As he's pulling you up, like, dude's strong. He's built well. He's pulls you right up there, and you just barely sort of like brush against. Like you are fairly well pushed against him, and you just kind of like brush your hand over it. He rolled a 2 on his.
Oh.
As you stand up and you're like, I gotta move these extremities. Give me a second. As you deftly move the pin into your Pathfinder pouch.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
He did
Knox
it.
goes, yes, I
He
did.
fucking
And
As
did
if you
comments out of
fucking
the
managed
sky.
to
He did it
pull
with
that-
fucking frostbitten fingers.
I don't know
Wow.
how you managed to pull that off, bro. But wow.
Is that like
You
bleeding
guys-
gums?
Wow.
You guys don't even know the end of it, though.
I'm impressed.
Over.
Is that like bleeding gums Murphy? We got frostbite fingers Knox.
So what? Now that you've gotten everything, what is the final play here?
So this is my thing. So I would wait until Aewen's thing is over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aewen has plummeted from the heavens.
And then, how do I get everybody in one room?
Break for lunch.
No,
Everyone
Knox-
loves lunch.
Knox
I got
summoning
it.
the pieces of
got
Exodia
it.
just to fucking fail to get everybody in the same room to use them.
Just draw pot of greeting like 3 times. You'll get all the pieces of
I
Exodia.
summon Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 3 more cards.
That's not how any of this works.
Can I see the lobby? Can you
What?
show me up? Can I see the lobby?
Yeah.
My ankles hurt so bad. It's dark now.
Where does
By the way-
everybody sleep?
There is a like the lobby here just leads into the springs, but off to the left here there is a small sort of like
Dorm
barracks,
building,
like I said,
quote,
very austere. It's just another sort of like building off to the left. I didn't bother doing it because it would essentially just be a like house full of like tiny squares that people sleep in.
Tiny square
Okay.
house.
It's okay. Is the front room always staffed?
Yes, there is. If one of these two aren't here, there is other staff that does also work here. These two just happen to be Inari and Shiro happen to be the heads of staff. So if you go in there, someone would be able to help you.
What's that bomb went off? Not a real bomb.
Yes.
Just a bomb threat.
Not like a real bomb,
I mean, we are doing let's pretend time. So
but like
yeah,
if like say a loud bang went off, and
Would,
stuff went flying.
How fast
Say
could everybody
someone
get to the lobby?
Say someone shouted.
I mean,
fire
pretty fast.
and
They're going
fire.
downstairs. Like you have to climb up to the training area. So
Would it be like seconds?
it would probably take like a good minute or two.
Okay.
Couple of minutes, yeah. I know you said you kind of wanted to put like a pillow here with everybody's stuff, right?
Yes.
And then how are you actually going to set off a bomb?
Maybe I just peacefully let it be there. Or it's just whenever like, can I just like, when it's dark, can I just hide here?
Just for like a
Well,
rainy
here's
day.
okay. You know what?
And then when somebody, I mean, the person's got to walk away at some point.
Here's the thing.
Or whatever thing.
Here's the thing. If you really want a bomb to go off, you could have just asked Sem to come with you.
I was gonna throw a thunderstone. It would just be.
Oh yeah,
loud.
you could absolutely do that. Like,
Yeah,
and you don't
I'm
even
not
have to do
trying
it
to
there.
just-
You could just like walk out here and do it. You could walk out the front door and
Yeah, and I basically just want to be like, have all the lights out, and just a little candle next to their shit.
All right. So we will say that yes, you are.
Like revealing of the cake in.
Yeah, you are busy standing here as everybody fucking like rushes in, like, huh? What the fuck is going on? Jesus
want
Christ! And yes, as everybody piles in here,
I don't want to be standing next to it. I want to be like right here. I want to be
enjoying
gone.
yourself
I'm just
in
gone.
the,
I'm just gone.
enjoying yourself in the Zen
No,
garden.
I just left. I'm hanging out in the. Yeah, they can all discover it themselves.
You know what I imagine Knox would actually be doing is fucking warming himself up in this from his frostbite in the
This lovely onsen.
yeah.
On the women's side.
I wish that right
Because
because they got better soap.
I do not think you would like it if they cut you over there.
No, I'll be on the men's side. It's fine.
But yeah.
I wish there was a low percent chance. that
Here's
anytime
my
you use one of
question:
those
do you leave a
thunderstones-
note or anything like that?
Yeah, just like a little heart in my name.
Heart Knox. How
With the aesthetic,
anatomically
you know?
We'll
accurate
say
is
that you leave a
heart?
note with yes, your heart and your name, and just and then on the back of it, it just says, "For my challenge,
go.
I would
Just
like
like
to
that.
take one item from each person."
So he did kind of a reverse calling card for cast
Yeah.
workers.
I also
And
want
yeah.
my ring back.
You'll never see it coming.
Yes, I think that Shiro does come see you in here and does say to you like, very impressive work. Quite a feat of dexterity, and well, subterfuge is not one of the things we normally train. It did take quite a bit of fortitude and spirit to be able to sit out on the meditation platform that long. So, let me be the one to say, welcome, congratulations on joining the temple.
For Sem's challenge, has she just not shot off a fireball in about a couple days?
Well, I was going to say, I think that is a good
She's just-
place to
He's
leave
just
it
going
for next
feral
time.
in a corner.
Maury, Eli, I don't know if you're going to be here next time. I loved, basically, we need you to do a physical challenge. Like, it could be dexterity, fortitude, strength, or it could be a mental challenge, wisdom,
God.
or
Oh God, you know I'm not the wisest, dude.
Cut the peak off the mountain.
Oh, so, some measure of perfection.
yeah, like physical or mental perfection in one way or
Cut
another.
the mountain in half.
But yeah,
like
some
Law
of
did on
the
Punk
things
Hazard.
that they
Smash a
described
boulder.
were like they had one student that like basically grabbed a boulder off of the mountain, brought it back to the training area, and then just punched it into dust. That was one thing that they talked about. One person meditated out on the platform for like 30 days straight without food or water. So different things that you can consider doing.
Aewen climbed the mountain and then tight-roped her way across it.
Yeah. So basically anything that shows like you've put work into some kind of physical or mental perfection.
Okay.
Knox,
Well,
much
I'll
like
be
the
here next
Grinch,
week.
stole a
All
bunch
right,
of
yeah, I'm
people's stuff
excited to
and then
see
gave
what it is you
back.
decide to do because if I'd have to guess, it has to
My
do
heart grew
something
2
with
sizes that day.
Big Strong.
You might be surprised, but we'll see.
As in, I signed a bigger heart this
Alright.
time when I
Yeah.
did it.
And then hopefully Aaron will be here next time, but if not, I can come up with some dumb shit for Sam as well. We'll see how the DM rolls, and
Or she could
Whether
just say
I-
no thanks.
it's like a one-person fucking Benny Hill sketch or something.
I'm curious, Knox, how anatomically accurate would you have drawn that heart on your note?
Yeah, 50-50.
Well,
Half of it is like photorealism, the other half is just the
Maury,
just the basic heart.
Eli, I apologize. Yeah, we had you back here. I didn't have a whole lot. Like, I had this whole thing,
Like-
like individual,
dude.
You gave
like
up halfway
thing
through,
planned
like
for
always.
everybody. But it was so good having you here, man.
Mhm.
I'm just
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
you for joining us, Cherry Ant. It was really cool watching the chat going in the stream. I'm glad that everybody was talking to you. I have my mouth engaged most of the time throughout this whole thing, so I wasn't able to talk to you as much as I would have liked. But thank you for joining us, and I hope everyone here has a wonderful evening.
And remember, spay and neuter your pets.
Thanks for joining us. See you next
Thanks
time.
for joining us, guys.
Bye.